Hi everybody, welcome to this MyCom tutorial. I'm Kathryn, and today I'm going to show you how to use a video editing app called Clips. Clips is a free mobile app made by Apple, so it's available on iPhone and iPad. And it's sort of an all-in-one video making app. It makes it really easy and quick to combine videos, photos, graphics, music into videos that you can then share across social media or on your website. The thing that's great about this app is that you don't have to have prior knowledge of video editing to use it. So I think it'd be a great tool for church leaders and members to use to create videos to connect with each other throughout the week, like to make announcements or promote events or highlight moments or people in the community. So for that reason, I think it's worth your time to take a look at. So let's get started. So the first thing, let's open up the app. This is what the app icon looks like, and if you've kept your device updated, then it most likely is already on your phone or your iPad. If not, you can download it for free from the App Store. So we'll tap on that to go ahead and open it. Hi, so this is the default whenever you first open it. It defaults to the front-facing camera or the selfie camera. You can also press the arrow button, the arrow circle, right there, and it'll turn it around if you want to do that, but we don't want to do that. So if you had already been working on something, you can find all the projects if you go up to the top left, the square icon. All your different projects will line up right there, but we're working on a new one, so we don't have to really pick anything. So on this main interface, this is sort of where you're building your clip or your project. And your project is going to consist of a lot of little clips. So there are different ways that you can get those different clips into your project. You can either do a live recording like we're doing here. You can upload something from your library. You can do a full screen graphic. So to access all that, right, like as I said, the default is on the camera. So all you have to do to record anything for your project is hold down that big red button right in the middle. So let's do a practice. Hello, this is our very first recording. So you'll see at the bottom that line that it shows up right there. That's your first clip. You can press that play button to preview it. Hello, this is our very first recording. All right, so that worked nicely, but let's delete that. So another thing that you could do is import something from your library. Like say you've taken a picture or a video and you wanted to put that in your video clip. Then you can go to your library, say you want that picture, and then again, to get anything to show up in your timeline, which was that bottom bar where the clips show up, you have to hold down the record button. So even though it's up here in your preview, you'll hold down your record button as you're talking, it will record you, and there it is. Hold down your record button as you're talking, it will record you. So if you click on that, you'll notice that a lot of different little options come up, and these are just little editing features that you can add to it. You could add a text, you could add something on there if you wanted to. Stickers, which are like emojis, circles, whatever, if you wanted to have that on there. Press it twice. So that would be a weird thing to do, so maybe I don't want to do that, so I'll just delete that. Delete that. If I didn't want that voice back there, I could just press mute. Now you hear nothing, see? But okay, let's go back and just delete that. Okay, and then say that you wanted to have a full screen graphic. This little word posters over here would be for that. So you can pick one of those. You can edit what it says. Go team. Apply. Okay, and so then again, you have to press that big red record button to get it into your clip. Hey, go team! Welcome to the team. Hey, go team! Welcome to the team. Okay, so that's what that is. So let's just delete that. Okay, so let's practice making a video just from start to finish, and we can use all the different features that it offers. So let's see. Let's pretend like we are going to make a new member spotlight video, and every week we have a new member, and we're going to do a little video to highlight them so that anybody who wasn't at church could meet them. So I'm just going to introduce it. And one of the things that you can do that's a really cool feature that I like is this little conversation box to the left of the red button. It's called Live Titles. So it's essentially captions. And so it does it right as you're talking, and it makes it super easy. You can edit it if you're someone like me who mumbles a lot and it's hard to actually understand what you're saying. You can go in and edit it if it happens to not write what exactly the correct thing that you're saying. So we'll try that for this one. Hey everyone, it's Kathryn with this week's New Member Spotlight. All right, so let's go in there. Let's look at that. I already know that they spelled my name wrong. So I would edit that. Hey, it's Kathryn with this week's New Member Spotlight. And I'm just not going to worry about the capitalization right now. All right, now let's say that I had already videotaped our new member. I'm going to use my new member Penelope, which is one of my plants, just for the sake of this. So let's say that I want to add a little bit of a sticker to her. Let's see. Let's try this. Penelope. So for these, you can have them track, or you can have track would be like if it's moving around, the text stays with. Let's turn this off. The sticker would stay with the thing that's moving around. So you can do that, or you can just have it stationary. So let's just have it stationary right here, maybe an angle so that it's like, oh, well, look how fun this is. Okay. This is Penelope from Montana. All right, so let's see what we got. Hey everyone, it's Kathryn with this week's New Member Spotlight. This is Penelope from Montana. All right, so that's good. But now I'm thinking that maybe I want to have something that's actually the title. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this poster thing, and let's do New Member Spotlight. That'll be fun. All right, I'm going to record that. All right, and then I actually want this to move into the middle. So one thing that you can do is you can drag and move it right in the middle. Just reorder it that easily. So let's see what it looks like now. Hey everyone, it's Kathryn with this week's New Member Spotlight. This is Penelope from Montana. All right, so we're looking good. One thing that I noticed is that the very beginning of this, my face is kind of confused. So this trim button, when you if you click on the clip, you'll come up to the edit features. And if you go to trim, which is this little scissors icon, you can take that and it starts to let you cut or trim the front or end of your clip. So I'm going to click on it. Over here, you got to make sure that the arrows the arrows are yellow. And I'm just going to drag this a little bit right there. Okay. Let's try that. Apply. Hey everyone, it's Kathryn with this week's New Member Spotlight. This is Penelope from Montana. Okay, that looked a lot better. I guess. Okay, so now let's do something fun. I've already taken some photos of Penelope during her first day just to get to know her, and I want everybody else to be able to get to know her. So let's go to the library. Let's see. Here's one. And another thing that you can do is, I'm going to come back to me. Another thing you can do is the pinch and drag with your fingers on the screen. That lets you go in towards the, zoom in or pan across. So let's go to that photo again. So this is our first photo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down the red button with one hand, and with my other hand I'm going to pinch in and zoom just a little bit. So I think for this one I want it to start closer. So let's go, and I'm going to zoom out. 3 things about Penelope are that she loves the outdoors. All right, let's do another one. I'm going to zoom in on this one. She is a yoga master. And one more. And loves hanging out with her best friend Petunia. All right, and so then let's do the last one, which would be, let's try this this scenes thing right here, which is just adding in a background, and it sort of adds a filter on your face depending on which one you choose. So actually, I don't know, that doesn't seem like what we want for Penelope's introduction. But we could do some sort of filter, maybe. Let's see. Anything? Maybe camcorder? Let's try camcorder. Why not? All right. So please join me in welcoming Penelope. All right, so it looks like we've got our whole new member spotlight ready to go. But let's do one more thing. Let's add a goodbye. Have a great week. So as you can tell, I'm doing all this in the app, which is just so convenient. Have a great week, everyone. All right, so now let's go in and let's look at this and see how we feel about it. One thing that I already know is that I think I want some music behind it. And this little music note up at the top, you can just click that and it has some music. If you have Apple Music, I think that you can use stuff from that, but it also has some pre-loaded in here. It looks like you can download them on your cloud. Most of them are offloaded. So I'm just going to choose the one that's available right now. And I'm just going to assume that it works. One of the things that Clips does is it will adjust the timing of the song to fit in to your project. So you don't really have to do much editing at all on that other than picking it, which is great. So let's watch what we have and see how we feel about it. Hey everyone, it's Kathryn with this week's New Member Spotlight. This is Penelope from Montana. 3 things about Penelope are that she loves the outdoors, she is a yoga master, and loves hanging out with her best friend Petunia. So please join me in welcoming Penelope. Have a great week, everyone. Okay, so there's plenty of things that I'm sure if we wanted to, we could go back and fix. But for the sake of this tutorial, let's just assume that we love it. So we're gonna go in here, everything is done, and you'll see down here this little, the square with the arrow on it. You always know that that means, or that's just been the universal sign of share. So let's see what the options are. You click that, and you have plenty of people that you can text it to, or you can go down here to save video. Saving video means it is going to save it right into your library, which will be great. The other thing is that you could, there you go. So one of the other options is export project. Let's say that you wanted to give this to one of your friends or one of the other people on staff who, for them to add stuff into it. You could export this as a project and send it to them. They could open it in Clips and start adding stuff to it as well. So that's a really great little feature that helps, that way you can have multiple people working on it if you need to, in case you're not in the same place or in case you're not able to get it to them or be in the same spot, but you want everybody to be in the a part of the piece. So that's a really great feature. I think that that's sort of the only other thing that I was thinking of. You can do you can save it anywhere you want, really. And then all you have to do is take it to your website or your webmaster, put it on there, or share, and you can also share it directly from the app into Instagram. So that's Clips.